Yo, Kipis Guy here. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing you some new friends at Yehua. They have sent me out their wireless HD transmitter and receiver kit. Now, this is going to be pretty cool for a lot of people because this is a cool and maybe inexpensive way to wirelessly send out a signal from one device to whatever screen that you're going to be using. And in my case, it's going to be my projector screen. I have a projector in here that we're going to try to cast whatever my normal screen is to this one. So this is pretty cool. Now, you can use this for a home theater. You can use it for a business, an office, a meeting, things like that. I know at my job at Toyota, what we do on our meetings is we have a little small Surface Pro that we plug in a wireless transmitter to and cast it to our bigger Sony 85-inch screen we have in our conference room. So I'm going to try to mimic that. Things like that's what you can do this for, but there's unlimited possibilities of what you can use it for. I mean, like it says, it's 4K UHD. It works for office, home theater. There's no internet required. You can stream to multi-devices. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do is show you what comes inside the box, and then we're going to cast my laptop screen over to the projector screen and see how easy that transition is and how secure that connection really is, and we'll give it a full review. What do you think? So here's what you're getting inside the box. First and foremost is your transmitter here. Or excuse me, this one is your transmitter, the smaller one. This one comes already attached with a HDMI cable. This is to take the signal out. So let's say I had a laptop here and my laptop had HDMI out, where I can plug that to my HDMI out and then it'll send that signal over to my receiver here. This is the receiver. Looks really nice. Actually made us some really nice quality here. Looks pretty cool as well. Nice, cool little color. Has a little fan, reset button, and some antennas. These antennas are what's going to attach to the back so that you can receive that signal from your transmitter here. Now, you may have noticed on that transmitter that there is a button here. This button is going to be able to turn on and off that transmission, so you can start it, stop it, whatever you want to do. And here is a power source as well, it looks like. So you'll need to plug this in to the USB of a laptop or whatever, maybe a wall outlet if you have one. Speaking of those options for power, you do have a power brick and several different options depending on where you are in the world for plugs. So this is the standard American plug here that you can actually just twist on and off. You can twist it. If there's a button here, you press the button and twist it, and you can quickly change what kind of outlet you use in your your region, in your country. So it really just goes on like so. Snap it into place, and now you can change your adapter. And then at the bottom here is a USB adapter, USB Type B, that goes to a USB Type C. I'm so happy to see that these are USB Type C cables that they're using, because that is the standard now for better transmission, their speed transmission. Here is a full HDMI. It's a small one, maybe what, a foot long or so, but it's a full HDMI, not a mini HDMI, but a full HDMI. So you can plug this into a lot of different things, like a computer, like a receiver, a laptop, into a projector like we're gonna do. So that's what comes inside the bag, and of course you get your user's manual, so you can kind of go through and see what you need to do. It has all sorts of different languages here: English, Deutsch, French, Spanish, Italiano, and I guess that's Chinese, maybe Japanese. Can't tell you. So, but that's what comes in the box here. So what I'm going to do is grab my laptop and I'm going to plug in the transmitter and then get everything else plugged in and see if I can't cast that signal over to my projector screen. If it goes well, maybe I'll try something else like a phone or maybe like a Blu-ray player or something like that. So I was getting ready to get my laptop, and then I remembered that my Xbox is over here, and actually right now it's on my monitor, but I'm going to actually try to put the transmitter up here. This gives you HDMI out, of course, and so maybe I can plug my transmitter to the Xbox and then plug the receiver to the projector here, and maybe I can get it to show up on my screen. This is the Samsung Premier, this is the 9P, so this one is their big dog, and I'm going to be projecting it on this 103-inch screen. So we're going to try to get the Xbox picture, which has Apex on it right now. We're going to try to get that screen to transmit over here wirelessly with the kit that they gave us. So let's go ahead and get everything assembled. All right, I want to show you this before we continue on. So I have my devices hooked up. Over here towards the Xbox, if you guys can see, I have the transmitter hooked up to the HDMI out of my Xbox, and I press the button for pairing. Now there is an option to use power on this here, but you don't have to. It kind of takes the power or the information from the HDMI and uses that. And then if you come to this side here, this is where the receiver is. I have it set up right next to my Samsung projector. and it is plugged up. I have a USB on my projector, so I'm getting power from the projector itself, and then of course it's plugged to my HDMI 2 of the input on my projector there. So now what I need to do is telling me, go ahead, if you cannot click to mirror, I guess I can go ahead and click that button. Let's try it. I'm gonna click this little button pad on here and see if that does anything here. It says click to mirror. Now this is a an overseas brand. This is not something you see in America, so you guys can kind of see some of the spelling errors and things, but it is what it is. Should be pretty easy to get around. So let's figure out if I can get this to work. Right, guys, check this out. We have some picture, not only picture, but we have audio too. We are in Apex Legends right now on the Xbox, coming through on the projector, and it was really simple to use. Now on that previous screen, you remember it said if you can't connect, use the 5-volt power supply. I had to plug the power supply up to this. You can do this with like maybe light information like a laptop or something, or a phone. You can use this without power, but when you're sending over information like this, or like a Blu-ray player or anything 4K, you're going to want to plug up your transmitter to power. Once I did that, it automatically connected to the receiver, and now I'm showing my my Xbox on the projector screen. So that is really cool. Now it said in the settings that you don't have to use Wi-Fi to get this going, but if you choose to use Wi-Fi, it actually has kind of like an app basically. You can go into some settings. If you connect to the IP address that it gives you, you can go through some settings and change like your resolution to 4K, change your display mode, you can choose your internet, change your password to the device itself. So there's some small little things you can do inside the device itself if you do choose to hook it up to Wi-Fi. Now it does say it's 4K ready, but I went to the Xbox and tried to see if that was true. And when I went down to settings and then display, it'll tell you what you're outputting right now. And it says right now that my best resolution is 1080p. Now, of course, this is a 4K projector and such, so I'm not getting any 4K coming from that transmitter to the receiver. So I'll have to see if I can't play with that. But this is really cool. A wireless way to get all your information where you want it to be. So if you have like a projector that's far away from the receiver, or you know, something like your preprocessor, all of my equipment is behind this wall here. It's behind this closet. All of my equipment's back here, and I actually run a cable all the way to my projector. I used to have a projector on the ceiling, but now you can use this for wireless. Doesn't seem to have too bad of input lag either. My response time is pretty quick, and like I said, we're getting audio right now. I have it coming from the projector right now, but we're getting audio right now. And if your projector or your TV supports CEC or audio return channel, ARC, whatever, you can get your audio to come back to your system so you can play it over the sound system that you have. So this is a really, really cool product. And let me get the price tag for you. I don't think that even said that. I'll put the price tag up on screen because I didn't even say, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'll put the price tag on screen and the link to this product down below. I can see a lot of people really liking this because it is super handy. I want to say thank you one more time to our friends at Yehua. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, for sending this out to me for review. There's no paid promotion. It's not a sponsored video. They don't know what I'm going to say about their product, but I have nothing but good things to say. Works as advertised. And so again, I'll leave you a description link for you guys to take a look at their product. And like I said, I think a lot of people could benefit for something like this, especially me. When I want to show you something away from the home theater, I can put it on the screen, like my laptop when I'm running like Arc Genesis or something like that. I want to show you guys on the big screen. I can do that. So really cool product. Hit that link down below to get your own. Hit that like button while you're there, and subscribe if you are not already. We will see you guys in the next video. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.
I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.